Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Angling Spiders. Welcome back everybody. On today's episode, I am out with my new inflatable Mako 8.5 Air for its maiden voyage. It is absolutely beautiful out here. I am at Chain Lakes. The trout are jumping. I want to get out there. The water's a little low. I will show you that in a minute. The lowest I've ever seen it. So that creates a little bit of a challenge for launch. But I am definitely looking forward to getting out. Now, I'm going to start this one out with a contest. For those of you that have been watching lately, you know that I've got my new kayak. She needs a name. So, for those of you who want a chance to win one of those custom angling spiders, Len Thompson lures, and one of my angling spider stickers, put your suggestions for a name of this thing down below. I will get my family to pick the top 3, and then you guys can vote on them, and whoever wins not only gets to name my kayak, but we'll get a prize. All right, everybody, so I was mentioning the water levels here, and normally right here where I'm standing, kind of where the buckle is in this boat dock right here, this is where I would normally be launching from. You can see the water mark, which is usually at the weed line in the distance there. So it's down a good 4 feet, but look at the conditions. What an absolutely gorgeous day. Supposed to heat up to around 20 degrees today, so it's going to be really nice out there. I am a little nervous, having never been on something like this before, but you got to give it a shot sometime, so let's get on the water. All right, everybody, I am so used to being in a sit-in that I feel totally exposed right now, not having anything holding me in. A sit on top feels really, really weird. Really weird. First thing I gotta do is get the fish finder going. You really have to reach for everything on this thing, and that makes me a little bit nervous. The fish finder's working, the hummingbird's working. We're not in very deep water. I can tell you right now, I'm only in about 1.5 feet of water. I see lots of fish jumping. I definitely can see how I would not want to use this paddle much. It's really not long enough. The real kicker is, can I figure out how to get this drive in now that I'm in deep enough water? Can I get the drive in? Lots of firsts today, everybody. Lots of firsts. I did get the splash guard from Riot. Can my feet reach? That is the question. Okay, my feet can reach. Let's try the rudder. First pedal here, you guys. All right, we are going. Now, I am going to be trying something today that I've never used before, given to me by a sub who did challenge me to use it out here and catch a trout. Also, the same person who inspired this kayak, by the way. Many of you know the effectiveness of flashers for salmon and even larger species like lake trout. So I am going to be using this flasher with this little tiny diving plug, and it's got about, I think, a couple feet of line behind it. There we go. So it's going to look like that. I am good to go. So we are going to get this thing out there. We're going to start trolling, and we're going to see if we can catch some fish. All right, everybody, look at that. The mountains in the distance, the trees, and hey, I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm trolling and not paddling. I got my hands on my rod to feel the strike. Pretty fun. All right, everybody, we got one. First fish on this kayak, first open water fish of the year in a kayak. It is not a very big trout, but it is a trout nonetheless. On the flasher. Let's use the new net for the first time. Look at that. How incredible is that? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? This is so cool. This is so cool, everybody. Look at that. Little rainbow. First fish of the year. It's tiny. I really don't care. Oh, does that feel good? All right. There's the hook out. There's the fish. Quick look. Nice little tiny rainbow. Get the hands wet. There we go. Let's get this one released. And there he goes. All right, now I'm gonna do one thing that I have not done yet in this kayak. Let's put her in reverse. And there we go. Working good. All right, everybody, we got another one. This one's definitely better. Bigger than the last one. A little bit of fight to it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, a little bigger than the last one. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, he got off right at the net. Too slow. The net man was too slow. And I don't know if I'm just insane or what, but you know what? I decided it's time to see if I can stand on this thing. Yep. I'm a bit crazy. But there we go. Yeah, it would take some balance for sure. The craft is stable. It's me that's not. With something to hold on to, it's fine. But I could fall off here pretty easy. Like if I was casting, I think I'm not as stable for that. But it is possible. The key to this thing is definitely speed. It's I have been going too fast. You really got to slow it down and let that lure get a little bit deeper. Otherwise I end up trolling too quickly. Got another one. A little bit bigger. Took some drag. There we go. We got him. Not huge. And I have lost two that were twice that size. So, here we go. Go on. We got one. Not a very big one again, but we got one. Nonetheless. We get the net ready here. There we go. Trout number 5. Okay, let's see if we can land this one. There we go. All right, number 7. We are on our way towards double digits, which was the challenge for this lure actually. Was could I use it to catch double digit trout? And so far it is living up to the hype. Got another one. Recognize that guy?
Yeah, that's crazy. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
That was a lot of fun, eh?
Oh, jeez. They're just going crazy today.
Just like little kids again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was you over there. It's another blue one. But
Oh, no, I'm on the new one, so
yeah, that's awesome.
I love this thing.
Oh, I gotta get this. That's who we run into. Angling spiders.
Good timing.
Nice one, and he's got one.
Good.
Oh, they're on good hits. Oh, I missed it. Anyways, we'll let Sean get back to it.
Good luck, you guys. Have a good one out there. Woo! All right, everyone, if I can land this one, this would be my 15th trout of the day, which would be pretty cool. And I can't even believe it. Look at that. My 15th fish. That is unbelievable right there. All right. I am a believer in the flasher and follow-up bug. I don't even know what you call that. Little diving bug. Single hook. Here we go. Going. All right, everybody, here we are back at home. I can tell you, I got so excited about the first trip in the new kayak, catching so many fish, and it being such a beautiful day that I forgot to film an outro at the lake. What an amazing day out there, and I can tell you that it's not done yet. I stopped this video at around noon out there, I think, somewhere midday, and I kept fishing, and that is going to be in the next episode. So you're going to have to wait to see just how many fish this rig actually caught, but I can tell you it blew my previous best day out at Chain Lakes out of the water completely. So this thing is amazing, and to the subscriber who sent this to me and challenged me to catch some fish, you know who you are. I want to say thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Not only that, you were right. It was amazing, and you guys are going to see the continuation of that next time. You're also going to see the other camera view that I tested out in the next episode, the front cam, or what I'm calling the sky cam, maybe the catch cam, I don't know, but I got to use that view as well. So a couple of things you'll see in the next episode, and lastly, just a reminder on the Name the Boat contest. Give me your thoughts. I'd really appreciate it. All right, I'm going to close this one out. Thanks for joining me on what an epic adventure of starting the season in my new kayak and catching some amazing fish. Really appreciate it, and I think you guys are going to enjoy the next one as well. With that, we're going to close this one out. If you liked the video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, good fishing.